Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's have a quick but important discussion about money. In this video, I'm going to tell you how you can get your first business trade line even if you have a fairly new LLC. I'm talking less than 45 days old. All right, so there's a couple things I'm going to need you to do, so make sure that you take notes. First, you are going to need pretty good credit. You're going to need a credit score above 700 on your Experian and TransUnion. The two options that I'm going to give you, I'm pretty sure they don't pull from Equifax, but you're going to need pretty good personal credit on TransUnion and Experian, at least a 700 score, okay? All right, so you're also going to need to get an LLC with the state that you live in and get it registered. And I want you to pick a very safe, generic name for your LLC. I don't want you to pick a name that has keywords in it like real estate, investing, credit repair, anything like that. We don't, music, distribution, music production, nothing like that. We want a nice, safe, generic name. For instance, ABC Solutions, ABC Consulting. Now, of course, it does not have to be quite that boring, but I don't want the name that you pick to give an indication of what business that you're in. All right. Next thing that you're going to do is, of course, you're going to get an EIN number, and you can get that for free. You're also going to register with Dun & Bradstreet and get a DUNS number. You can also do this for free. I'll have links in the description and in the comment of this video for you to do that. Now, I'm going to give you two banks that I've done this with a relatively brand new LLC and good personal credit and got a business trade line to go to get the business credit. The first bank is Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo has a few different business card options. Take a look at them, kind of weigh the options as far as which one is best for you before you apply. And it is a good idea to open a business bank account with them. They will require a $500 deposit, $500 in your account to avoid all fees. So when I went to Wells Fargo, I opened up the account. I opened it with $1,000. I applied for the business credit card using, a PG method. So in other words, I personally guaranteed it. So you're letting them run my personal credit to get this business credit card. And I got approved for a 5-figure business credit card pretty much immediately. I didn't get the card or the actual real approval for about 7 to 10 days, but the banker told me right there in the branch that it was approved. So I knew that it was approved, and I believe that they pulled the credit from Experian. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that they pulled from Experian. Once you create your business, they're going to ask you some questions. They're going to ask like if you have tax returns and things like that. Of course, you're not going to have tax returns because you're a newer business. You're going to say that you're in consulting, and you could be consulting in transportation. You could be consulting in pretty much anything. And that's why I said use a fairly generic sounding name so people won't actually know what business that you're in by the actual name. So since you don't have tax returns, you can give your projections of what you expect your business to make. You can also use your personal income to back it up if they ask for it. Or at least they asked me for it. They didn't ask me to prove it, but they did ask what my personal income was, since I was coming with a new business that didn't have an income history or history of filing tax returns yet. And the reason I'm telling you to do this is because you are going to be assigned a NAICS code, which is a code that's associated with the line of business that you're in. And banks view some businesses like real estate investing and like credit repair as being risky. Okay, so These are the steps that I took, and I was able to get a 5-figure line of credit. And full disclosure, a couple weeks later, I did close that Wells Fargo business account, and I opened a business account at a different bank that had a little bit more friendly set of business account rules and procedures for what I was doing. But I got the credit card. It was for more than $10,000. It had 0% interest for a full year. And it also had a rebate where if you spent $3,000, I believe, in the first 4 months at that time, you got a 10% or $300 rebate as a statement credit directly to your account. So again, to recap, you're going to start your LLC incorporated with the state that you're in. You're going to pick a generic sounding name. You're not going to use catchwords like credit repair, real estate investing. None of that stuff is going to be in the title or the name of your business. You're going to apply for your EIN, which is free. You're going to apply for your DUNS number, which is also free. And as long as you got credit scores, I recommend 720 or above, you'll very likely get approved for a business credit card. Now, the other bank that I did this with is PNC, and I pretty much just repeated the same exact process, but I did open a business account with them, and I like their business account a little bit better, so I kept it. And I also have business credit with them. So Wells Fargo and PNC, they both actually pulled from Experian to do the personal credit check, but I'm told in certain states, the Wells Fargo will pull from TransUnion. So I'm located in the Midwest in Illinois, but you may be in Colorado, you may be in Texas, you may be on the East Coast, Maryland or Massachusetts. They may pull from TransUnion for the personal credit. So there it is, guys. Hey, that worked for me. I was able to get 2 high-quality business trade lines out of that process with 2 hard pulls. I was able to get over $30,000 worth of business credit without any waiting, without having to go through getting the net 30 accounts, which traditionally are smaller. And if you have to go that route, that's fine. But if you're not afraid to personally guarantee the accounts, you can use the method that I just explained, and the chances of you getting approved for business credit are very good. So hey, that's all I got. If you got comments, make sure you drop them below. Make sure you also don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell so you'll know when more videos like this are dropping. I'm getting out of here for now. Thanks for checking me out. I'm 100% gone.